있던 건 족해야 돼가. Or 있던 건 족해야 돼가. Start a new session. Starting a new session. So I'm gonna try to be here more this time, but gosh, okay. So 있던 건 족해야 돼가. It's for one person. Did you make it through the night? Okay, because we do not have good morning. We just saying, did you make it through the night? Okay, okay. And then the other one is for more than one. This is like for a crowd of people. Like you can walk into a ground or a church that's been up all night and you say, did y'all make it through the night? Okay, more than one person. And the ending changes. Aga and ga. Okay. Since it's, I don't know if we got new people on, but we're gonna go back through this just to make sure. And I know this is your key right here, people, for pronouncing words, reading and writing and speaking it. Because my deal is I want the enunciation right. And so, because we're trying to say the language, not change it. So this is why I go through these sounds a lot, due to the fact that our language is sounds. You know, we could call it words, but it sounds like, well, I'm gonna go through this. Ah, afki, ayo. Afki is like a suit. Ayo is a hawk. And hear that afki, ayo. G as in jissy. Jissy. Jissy is a mouse. Jushy is a pumpkin. Chakibin. Chakibin. Now remember, there's no silent sounds in the Muskogee language. It is short. Iga. Ido. Ipoji. That's short. This is a long E. E as in Idalwa. Idalwa is a tribal town or the group. Igana is world or land. Ibagan is 6. Fi as in Figi is a heart. Facha is truth. Fushwa is a bird. He as his Hishjay. Hishjay. That is hello or greeting. Hutki, white. Hamgen, one. Okay, this is where people get confused a lot.
Takes them and decides whether they
A,
with them.
I has an A sound.
Because they have their own psychometrist, so
Okay. The I has an A sound. Anytime you see it, and you know, this is hard to do, guys, because this has been, you've been looking at this as an E for a long time. This is I as in hey ye. A, hey ye. Legida is to set. Bakida. Oh, bagida is to put something on. Or hey ye. Hot. Ki as in ki. Mulberry, gudgel, blackberry, gubby, so Lee as in litki, run, loja as in turtle, lumhi as in eagle, me as in mahi, tall, mado, thank you, me just do it, ni as in najomi, how many, noggin, what, nodi, teeth. Oh, remember now, this is not O, it's O. O, as in Oba, Al, Ushki, rain, Owa, water. B, as in Basko, great. Boski, our father. Pomi, us. Okay, Fi, as in Thako, horse. Fi as in the bullet, and this is just goes to a bullet or an arrow now. Bullet or an arrow, this is the only thing this applies to. That'll C as in Sashakwa. Sashakwa is a goose. Sada is an apple. Shoda is a sky. D, now this is D. D sound. Dinitki. Dinitki is thunder. Doktolosi is chicken. Dochinen is 3. Doktolosi, the second one, is a chicken right here. That's how they used to say it a long time ago, Doktolosi. Ooh, as in chola, is a fox. Godi, hear that? Ooh, Godi, as in a frog. Bojashi, as in owner. Now this is blunt, short and blunt. As in Jussie. Jussie, that's pumpkin. Budgie, pigeon. Udgy, corn. We, as in washko, a chigger. Waga, as in cow. Weasel, sassafras. Ye, as in yaha. Wolf. Yifki, evening. Yanasa, buffalo. Okay. Okay, now we got more than that. We got these 2-letter sounds.
So, yeah, and there's, yeah,
We're
and
gonna go through this.
there's a, yeah, it's really thoughtful.
We're gonna do this tomorrow because this is where I'm gonna do some explaining on this and right here. Like, yaha. These 2-letter words, when you put a single letter and another letter together, you will get like yaha. You put ye and ah together, you get ya. Ha. That's woof. You see how those 2 sounds go together? Yaha. The ye and the ah is ya, and he and ah is ha. You get yaha. A wolf. See, this is where you learning that we have sounds. Our language is sounds. Language is sounds. And we also have tones. I want y'all to listen to my tones, okay? Because I have a tone. And it's just like speaking with an accent. Some, they may call it an accent, but I'll call them tones. We're like a musical thing like this, okay? And I'm gonna go through some with the older students that we've been progressing, okay, progressing. Okay, I'm gonna go through those little bit here, and then we're gonna go back to sounds, Bakshi, tomorrow. What do you want to cook? Now, I do a lot of everyday things that we did together as a family, okay? We did a lot of family stuff together. And so we kind of, and this is new stuff right here. So it's kind of like everyday things that I teach because that's how I learned the language. I was speaking probably at 3 or 4 years old. I was understood probably a year old, but as soon as I could speak, this is what I spoke. This was my first language. What do you want to cook? Nagin no fejida jiaja. And you know, I heard this all the time. My mom, she would say, Nagin no fejida jiaja. What do you want to cook? What are we going to eat? Nagin hombida jiaja. This is what we would say. And I added a few things to this, which we didn't have vegetarian. We weren't vegetarians back then. We were naturally meat eaters, you know, and that's what we still are now. So it says, what kind of food do you like to make? Humbida ishtuan hayichiajidoa. Humbida ishtuan. Chiajidoa. Now, okay. Humbida ishtuan hayichiajidoa. There you go. So see, this is, and listen to my tone now. I got a question at the end, just like, what kind of food do you like to bake? Now listen to my Muskogee. Humbida Ishtuan Ayit Gia Chua. Humbida Ishtuan means what kind? Hayat make, you want, what kind do you like to make? Okay. And look here, I usually make vegetarian food. I don't. We are meat eaters as nature. And that's one thing I want to let you know. We are nature. We were natural in the beginning. We were, the story goes that we come out of the ground. We were natural. So language too says I usually make vegetarian food. Abishwa, she going humbida haye duis. Okay. This doesn't say vegetarian, okay? It says meat. No meat. Sigon means not there.
No.
Not there. Sigon means not there. So this is actually saying this. Abishwa Sigon humbida haye duis. Not there. Food I make. Now listen to that. See how that translated into vegetarian? Saying Abishwa Shigon. There you go. Abishwa Shigon means no meat. But here it's vegetarian. Vegetarian actually saying no meat. So that's how we translated this. Okay. Any questions so far on that? Haye means I make. Okay. So see how vegetarian turned into Abishwa Shigon, no meat. No meat. Because vegetarian means no meat. So it translated into that. But that's how we would say it. Okay, look here. Now see how these are this is how you would speak. Do you have any food allergies? We didn't say that back in my day, but this is what they're saying now. This is part of living for us. Do you have any food allergies? Hombida jinhitejigat ojidua. Hombida is food. Jinhitejigat means not good for you. Is there something that's not good for you? Do you have it? See, this is say, do you have food allergies? This is how Europeans would talk. But we would say, Hombida jinhitejigat ojidua. There's there any food that doesn't make you feel good? But it translates to that. Okay, any questions on this, guys? Because see, this is new European phrases that were got now, but we can translate. Okay, look here. Are you lactose intolerant? What is lactose? It's no milk, dairy. Look here. So we would say not wagabishi abaga jinhitejigodua. Wagabisi is milk. Something that's got milk in it. Abaga means in it. Jinhitejigodua, same as over here, is not good for you. Are you lactose intolerant? See how that translated into not wagabisi abaga jinhitejigodua. Knock is something. Wagabisi abaga means something with milk in it is not, doesn't make you feel good or is it good for you?
So the co is not.
See, any questions so far on this? Now, for the ones that just started, I'm going back to sounds so you'll get this, okay? But this is for the one that's been in here. Oh, do you follow a recipe? I got that, but it ain't written on there. Not okay. Joga hochat. Oh, not the joga hochat. Ojichidoa. I'll write that in there. I'm craving soup. A bushwoji jayajos. Ubushwoji is soup. Okay. Jayajos means I'm craving it, or jayajos means I really want it. Craving is I really want something. So that translated into that. I'm in a mood for steaks. Abishitha. Jayajos. I'm in a food for steaks. Mood. But look here, it says Abishitha Steaks is good meat. So I got it right here. Meat. Good one. Jayagios. Jayagios means I kind of want that, kind of moody. See how this can be translated. In a mood, it don't say you really want it. It just says I'm in the mood. So it says Jayagios. I kind of want it, is what this last part is saying. I kind of want it. Do you like spicy food? Hombeda nak hey hoyat abagin jiajidoa. Okay, spicy. What do you call spicy? Hot, ain't it? It's hot. Spicy is hot. Okay, so right here, hombeda is food. Nak hey hoyat. Things that are hot. Abagin. Put into it. Jiajidoa. Do you like food that's got hot stuff in it? See how this is made? This is just this is taking regular and making it into our language. And it can be. Because I've heard this several times. Abishitha. To us, abishitha was hamburger meat, but it's steaks. Because we, back then, we didn't hardly, abishitha was hamburger meat. We grew up on salt pork. Okay. Do you want something hot or cold? Look here, not kashapin. Hey, jiaja. Okay, it says, do you want something hot or cold? Knock is something. Kasapin means cold. Hey, hot. Jiaja. We don't put that or in there. We don't put or in there. We're just saying, knock kasapin. Hey, jiaja. This is saying something cold, hot. Do you want? And anybody that's understandable. Knock kasapin. Hey, jiaja. Should we grill something? See, you hear grilling right now. It's hot stuff grilling right now. But it says knock hodobahanaya. Should we grill something? Knock is something. Hodoba is grilling. But it's actually saying like hodobka, hodoba, knock hodobahanaya. That's baking something. Hanaya means should I? Should I grill something? But grilling this is where and remember now, situation environments got everything to do with language. So if I was getting meat and taking it outside, am I gonna cook it outside? On what? On what? A grill. Or if you're lighting up the grill, so you would use this. So this language is something really, and for you new people, I've been speaking since I was little, but that doesn't mean I'm a master at it. I'm not a master at it. And in fact, I was just talking to somebody in there. I probably can't live up to way to elders spoke, but I try. And I don't, I've been speaking since I was little, but still yet that doesn't mean I'm a master. I'm still learning myself, and I'm up there in age, but you learn something new every day. Okay. I got some questions here. Hang on. And by the way, guys, I'm gonna have to call class a little bit early because of the fact that I have to go to a meeting at 1. So I need to get off of here, but I'll give you all time and we're gonna go back over some sounds tomorrow. Yes, you can. I'm curious about a recording too, so that I can rewatch the lesson and practice. Should be recording here. Good morning. I'm on call, but I have a steady meeting conflict at this time. There'll be a recording to listen to these,
Not.
Okay, there'll be some. Okay, so see how we have turned everything that, like, I'm in a mood for steaks, moods. We didn't have no word for mood, but we do have something that can take place of that, you know? I kind of like to. So, you know, it's, we can, as speakers, there's some things we don't have words for, but we can replace that word with something similar to it. You know, we was talking about different words just a while ago. I said, you know, I always make myself clear when I'm speaking to people. I may not live up to the way elders spoke, but I speak. And you know, it's something that I've always made myself clear on, and don't be intimidated. Okay, look here. Look how this is translated. How's it going? This is kind of new things. How's it going? It's still going off of God. You wandering around, okay? It's still going off of God. You wandering around, okay? But then nowadays kids say, how's it going? You know, what's for dinner? Noggin, Yafgat, Umbahania. What? Noggin, Yafgat in the evening, going to eat, Umbahania. Noggin, Umbahania. And I get this asked a lot. What are we going to eat for supper? Or what's for dinner? What are we going to have? What's happening this week? Yentajago, Nagit Duwidi. This week, what is going on? Do you have plans for today? Nagin Duwahancha Mojanita. That's something, what you're going to do today. What you doing today? Plans. We don't have word for plans. But we're gonna say what you plan. You know, we can say what you want to do today. Are you busy? Are you free to chat? To talk, you have time. See, we don't have a word for chat. It's speaking, to talk, to speak. Where are my keys? I put this a lot because I'm always asking that every morning. Where are my keys? Sawichkada. How about keys? Da is how about, okay? Da. Anytime you say, how about this? Mother, how about that? What are you up to this weekend? Dajago dispoga duahansa. Weekending, what are you going to do? See, Dajago is week. Dispoga, the ending. Duahansa, what are you going to do? This language is so, and this is what made me so, I studied language in depth. I did a lot of in-depth studying. I went overtime. I worked 8 o'clock. I had to be at work at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I stayed up till 3 o'clock studying this language, trying to make sense of it. And I still got a lot more to do. I still ain't done. I'm still questioning things. Jajago is weak. This bull got ended the Wahansa. What you gonna do? Are you keen to have a lunch Saturday? Are you keen? We don't have those words. Keen. That's new language to us. Dajak Joshi. Dajago Joshi. Idin Humbida Chiaja. See, all I'm saying is Dajak Joshi is Saturday. Idin Humbida means to eat together. You want? Dajak Joshi. Idin Humbida Chiaja. Do you want to eat together Saturday? Because this is what they're saying right here. Are you keen to have lunch Saturday? We don't say keen. You know, Saturday eat together, you won't, is exactly what it translates to. And you know, it took some thinking on this. Oh, forget that, hey. Okay, you joking? Oh, can I get a repeat on where are my keys? Let me see. Yeah, right. Where are my keys? See, I asked this a lot. Sawichkada. Sawichka. Da. Sawichka da. That's all you're saying is Mormon. Short and sweet. Sawichka da. And actually, you're actually saying, how about the keys? Sawichka da. Sawichka da. You know, Sawichka da. Sawichka da. See how this, and I have this passion for this language. Look at there. This is why. Where are my keys? Are you not serious? So which could have? How about the keys? I didn't say where. I'm just saying, how about the keys? So which could have? And they know. A speaker will know. Don't die. It's I don't know where you put it. See? Okay. Look here. Are you kidding? You're joking. Some people. Saying, are you just saying that? Are you kidding? Yogiska means, is it the truth? Do you mean it? It can mean anything. Yogiska. Are you just saying it? But in English, they would say, are you joking? And if you joke with somebody, you say, yogiska. Yogas. I'm just saying that. See? Have you got much going on these days? I heard this. We didn't speak like that when we was growing up. What we said was, not mijida solgin ojiskidoa. Not mijida solgin ojiskidoa. Things to do, a lot you have. See how this is going, guys? And I'm gonna go back to the 2-letter sounds here, and I'm gonna explain that here soon. Now, pretty soon, I'm gonna put all this into perspective for you. And the ones that have been in this class know that I worked up to this. Should we grab a bite to eat? Knocked in home timbabit duahania. It says knock is something, you know. Timbabit. Should we eat? Should we eat? Doahania. Should we get something to eat? That actually translates, should we grab a bite to eat? But we never spoke that way. Instead, we said, nothing but big doahania. Do you want something? Do you want to get a little bit to eat? This is how we always spoke, but this is what it grabbed, the European way. You know, it's this language is so versatile to me. Because you know, my kids will say, they'll say, but we say, huh, but we say, huh, and they'll say, but we say, see, there's sounds. There's sounds. Our language is sounds. Your key to this language is sounds. Learn the sounds. Break them up, sound the words out. Okay? You'll have a lot, and I'll guarantee you it's an easier way of doing things. Okay? These are speaking phrases, just speaking phrases. What's going on? How's it going? Stungon Alphagon. Hear that tone? It's Stungon Alphagon. You wandering around. Okay. And you know, it sounds funny because wandering around, you know, you don't say you wandering around, okay? But we just said it's still going off of God, but actually in English, it's saying you wandering around, okay? But we didn't mean that. In Muskogee, when we greeted somebody, it's still going off of God, that's right. You say, see how this is coming to be. Any questions so far? Because these things, you know, it's okay. Is this class going to be returning to the basic language? Yes, I am. I'm going to turn back to the beginning, Brent. So that's what I'm saying. This is going back and forth, okay? And this sounds, Britt, is what you need to learn. And I'm gonna go back over those tomorrow because sounds, our language is sounds. And a lot of people says, oh, I'm just trying to learn, but you got to learn sounds. And that's one of my, I stress sounds big time. Okay, I stress it. Okay, new phrases, look here, random. Here I go. Come on, hand. Okay, hey, look, that means logos. Okay, look here, I'm learning the Muskogee people's language. Muskogee Imbonaga, Gisidoes. Muskogee Imbonaga, Gisidoes. But look here, on the bottom says, I'm learning the Muskogee language. That's a different part, isn't it? Muskogee, Bonaga, Gisidoes. Okay, right here, I am learning the Muskogee people's language. When you say Muskogee peoples, you say Muskogee. Imbonaga. Muskogee is a group. Right here, it means group with the gogi at the end, means group. Imbonaga means possessive. When you put Imbonaga, this in makes it possessive. Gisidoes. Muskogee Imbonaga, Gisidoes. But right here, you're just saying, I'm learning the Muskogee language. Right here, all you're saying is Muskogee Bonaga Gisidoes. Muskogee language, I'm learning. See how that changes? Muskogee is a group, people, group. Muskogee Imbonaga Gisidoes. And if you go back to the very beginning of our classes, this explains it, because it was going to lead up to this. I can't learn this. I'm getting confused. Githagodados, samadihoskidos. Githagodados means I can't learn. Samadihoskidos. This is confused, but this is saying it's getting mixed up. I'm getting mixed up. Samadihoskidos. I'm getting mixed up. Right here, samadihoskidos. It can mean the same thing as confused because you get mixed up, don't you, when you're confused? Can you say that again? Now learn this one. I can say that to you. You can say that to me. Hadam magichiha. Can you say that again? Hadam magichiha. Can you speak slower? Halalat. Halalat kosin onayit shiha. Halalat kosin means slower. Onayit, can you? Onayit means can you speak? Shiha. Are you able to speak a little slower? Can you speak a little slower? Thank you. It helped me. Maro amanestos. You don't have children. Bidagi hobidagi ojichigo. The cars sitting there are expensive. Adami dakabogat. Ajajagidos. Adami, that's crinklish, guys. We didn't have a word for automobile because we didn't have it. So we had to make crinklish. If you listen to it, it's English Muskogee. Adami. Adami. But it's understood. Adami. Adami dakabogat. Ajajagidos. Dakabogat means they're sitting there. It doesn't say sitting exactly as this. See how we speak? Dakabogat means the one sitting there. Ajajagidos, they're expensive. Ajagi means high, but it means same thing as expensive. All children likes ice cream. Pidagi or malga hidodi yachiduis. Okay, here we go. Hidodi can mean ice or snow. But for us, it's sometimes situation environment. They held out a bag of ice cream and it was ice cream. They say hidodi. We knew it was ice cream. got it. Question. Do you have any ideas on how to recite or practice the alphabet? I'm gonna go back over that before we leave, okay? I'm gonna go back over that. And that's all right, and I have all the respect for you guys that's just starting to want to learn this language. Because let me give you some statistics, out of probably almost the 90,000 Muskogee people, they say there's only 500 to 1,000 speakers left. I'm one of them. And I feel so, if I ever heard that there was no more speakers left, that would be the end of my world. Okay, Otomy is crinklish. I call anything crinklish. Otomy is crinklish like auto. The C is really pretty or beautiful. We had got. Hithoshi means pretty. We use pretty for beautiful, and we say hitoshidos. We can make it beautiful by changing the tone of our language. We don't have our beautiful, but we have pretty. So we change the tone to make it gorgeous, to make it beautiful. We say hitoshidos. Pretty is just hitoshidos. But if you want to make it just absolutely gorgeous and beautiful, you say hitoshidos. We had got. This is a descriptive word. We had got. Remember? Wiwa and owa. They're the same thing, but we only use this with different objects. Like we gewa, well. We honija, spring water. Right here, we hatka means ocean. And this is white. Hatka means it's white. We hatka. You know why? It is white, isn't it? When the waves are rolling and there's salt in it, there's white. We hatka. Hitoshidos. The sea is really pretty or beautiful.
So we instead of oa.
Owa. We can't say owa hatka. We have to say we hatka. Pidagi omalga hidodi yaji dulis. All children likes ice cream. I think I did that twice. Porsi owa. Okay, look here. Porsi owa yajagi godumis. Cats hate water. Cats doesn't like water. That's what it's saying right here. Cats doesn't like water. The train leaves in the morning. Remember, mitkilitka. Mitkilitka is descriptive word, meaning train. Mitki is like lighting a fire. Litka means it runs on that fire. You have to throw coal. That's it was descriptive because they knew they had to throw the coals in there. Litka means it's a runner. Fire runner. Fire runner. The train leaves in the morning. Mikilika hat hetki aiduis. See, we don't say leaves. We say it goes in the morning, but it means the same thing.
What part is hatke?
Hat hetki is morning. You know, a lot of people say hat hayetki. Hat hayetki means morning. Hat hayetki is the old word for hat hetki. But if you use hat hetki, very understandable. In fact, that's all we use is hat hetki. But in the song and stuff, they say hat hayetki. She always forgets her purse. That's me. My husband will ask me, you got your purse? And I'm like looking around, and I was like, yeah. Dumna puri ihursi algiduis. She always forgets her purse. Dumna puri is money shelter. Money shelter. Ihursi algi. Ihursi means forgets. Algi always. Louis. She always forgets her purse. Dumna puri ihursi algiduis. She always forgets her purse. These trees are very tall. Yeah, ido ojat mahidos. Ooh, listen to that now for the ones that's been taking this class. Yeah, ido. Yeah, this. Yeah, is this. Ido is tree. Ojat that's here, Mvhayv. Mvhayv is a plural form of Mahi. Mahi is tall. But you're not saying the tree is tall. You would say ido ojat mahidos. If you said the tree here is tall, but you're saying trees. Mvhayv. See, we're getting more in depth, getting a little more. Mvhayv. The trees are very tall.
Mahaya, would you ever say Ido Ogi?
You would say ido algat. But you can say ido algat. Okay?
Meadow.
Yeah. He is around every week. I have a brother-in-law that comes around every week. He comes on every week. He was around at my house last night with him and my husband. They talk a lot, so he comes around every week. It says Dajago Adigat. Asiduis. Dajago is week. Adigat every. Asiduis is around. Going around every week. Do they eat meat? That's a funny question for Stijadis. Stijadis are meat eaters. They love meat. And my bunch can't go without meat. They act like they can't eat without meat. And you know, one time I just cooked beans and cornbread. Or sometimes we'll have beans and fry bread. Red beans and fry bread. And they said, where's the meat? I said, your beans is your meat. It don't look like meat. That's what my grandkids said. It don't look like meat. And I said, I'm tired, you know, I get really, sometimes I get in debt with them. And I said, well, this is the diet. This is your food pyramid. And they said, gotta have meat, Grandma. And then they turned around and that little boy said, we got bologna. See, he was gonna get meat one way or the other, whether it was bologna or cooked. He was gonna get it, you know. So he said, do we have bologna? Abiswa aba babagidoa dajago adigat afiduis. Do they eat meat? Abiswa babagidoha. Babagidoa. Abiswa's meat. Babagi is plural for they. Okay. Doa. Do they? Trees shed their leaves in autumn. Ido duwisi limgi. That ain't right. Ido duwisi limgi flafohagos. That ain't right. That ain't right. Forget that part. I gotta redo that. It should be trees shed their leaves in autumn. It says flafohago. Ido duwisi limli. See? This is getting a little tougher, guys. So I'll write that over, but forget this last one. At least scratch it out right here. Okay, we're gonna go back to somebody asked for sounds. And I know for you, the ones that's been on this a while, you kind of get bored with it. But I still study sounds. I still have to go over myself because I didn't know how to read and write when I didn't know how to read and write. I just knew how to speak. So this helps me too. So look here. Ah, she, it, fi, he, a, he, li, me, ni, o, b, the, c, d, u, ah, we, ye. And you know, when you've been studying, you know, there wasn't no kindergarten when I went to school. It was first grade. The first thing I learned was ABCs.
That kind of something. Just let them know that we're trying to put that on the Instagram and the Facebook. Remember your song?
Okay.
Go on Instagram and Facebook.
Okay.
Alphabet song.
The alphabet song, she just told me is going on Instagram and YouTube. So should be on there. But this is how I taught my little ones. Little bitty ones. A, G, E, fi, he, a, ki, li, mi, ni, o, li, mi, ni, o, bia, thea, si, te, be, thea, si, te, u, ah, we, ye, u, ah, we, ye. And that's how I had my kids learning. So, ah, chi, e, be, he, a, ki, li, mi, ni, o, li, mi, ni, o, bia, thea, si, de, bia, thea, si, de, u, ah, we, ye, u, ah, we, ye. That's one way. And so my kids would go around singing it. And we would sing it like we could be walking in, walking, because I would teach them. Anything can be a teaching tool. We walk down the road. Road is ninny. Ninny. So I taught them, and we'd walk around, There you go. Says I sing this song to my son every day. He mostly class, but I know his little, yep, you will not know. He is learning it, but he's soaking it up. So we walked around going, ah, chi, e, be, he, a, ki. And some of them, we would just, and then, with my grandkids, I did the train, miklika. So they'd hang on, I'd be the leader, of course, because I was teaching them. And my grandkids, they were littler then. Well, I got a 13-year-old now. She thinks it's kind, but she still joins in. I'll have them hang on to each other, and I'll say, chuga, 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 chuga. I go, boo, boo, mikilika, chuga, chuga, chuga. And they would give me, see, these kids know mikilika now, and that's how, and I taught my little immersion kids like that too. And you have to be silly, I'd get behind them and we'd be doing this and they'd be hanging on to me. And I say, mikilika, chugga, 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 chugga. And this is teaching, anything can be a teaching tool. And so I dance for them and I say, Banagits, let's dance. And I'll say, Banagits, and then I'll say, Banas, you dance. See, first time I say, Banagits, let's dance. Then I'll say, Banas, you dance. See, this is how you learn, guys. This is how you teach your kids too. So I love it. So see, this is how I've taught everything to do with language. I mean, it's kind of hard to, find ways, but you will find a way. You will find a way. Okay, for you beginners, let's go back over this. Ah, as in off key. See, listen to the sounds. Off key, like a student. Ayo is a hawk. This is the thing right here. Listen to the hawk. Ayo. Hawk. Ayo. Hear that? Ah. Yo. It's sounds. It's not words, they're sounds. Ayo. And we'll get to that. She is chisty. Anytime you got two consonants right here, you got to pronounce both of them. Just, and remember I told you new people, know where your tongue is, know how your mouth is shaped, because the language is very prominent in the mouth. Very prominent in the mouth. So you'll on just, you don't hear the C, but you can feel your tongue. Just, you're making that. Just see is a mouse. Just see is a pumpkin. Given. Okay. There are no silent sound, but you don't hear a he right here, guys, because it's just barely going. Ja. If you say it, you'll feel that right here. Given. You feel it. That, and you make sure you pay attention where your tongue is, how your mouth is going, all this stuff, because it has everything to do with enunciation. Iga, short, iga, hear it, iga is head, ido is tree or wood, anything is wood, ido. Ipoji is a sun. E, now this is long E, now listen to that. Remember, iga, ido, ipoji. Idalwa, hear it, Idalwa. Idalwa is like a tribal town or a ground. Igana is the land or world, okay?
Is that more like a C or a G?
Excuse me?
Do you pronounce that more with a C or a G?
Which one, Idalwa?
Yes.
Idalwa, it's the Idalwa. Okay, and this will make more sense to you, Brett, just as soon as I get to this, okay? It will make sense. Igana is land. Ibagan is 6. Fi, as in Figi, is a heart. Facha is truth. Fushwa is bird. He, as in Hishje, hello. Hatki is white. Hamgin is 1. A, as in hey, hot. Legida, to set. Begida, to put something in. Gi, as in gi, is a mulberry tree. Kajol, blackberry. Gabi is soap. Li, as in litki, to run. Loja, turtle. Lamhi, eagle. Me, as in mahi, is tall. Mado, thank you. And you know, y'all put these tones, you know, when you say, and listen to my tone down, Mado. I don't just say Mado. Born, you gotta put that, oh, Mado. Make that feeling into, this is where tones come in language. Mado, Mado. You don't, you know, put that feeling behind it. Mado. Me just do it. Ni is najome, how many? Noggin, what? Nodi, T. Now listen, there are no plurals. I've heard it say nodis, like English. You can't say nodis. You have to say, you have to add a number to it, okay? Like nodi dochin and 3 T. Oh, as in oba. And now, oski, rain, we had that this morning. Oski, and we had dinitki. We had oski, dinitki, a lot this morning. Oa is water. B, as in buffco, great, buffco. Oski, our father. Omi, us. Thi, as in taco, horse. Thi, as in a bullet or an arrow. Tato, fish. C, as in sashakwa, goose. Sada, an apple. Soda is a sky. There you go. D, as in diniki. We had that this morning. Diniki is thunder. Doctolosi, chicken. Docchine, 3. Ooh, as in chula, is a fox. Godi is a frog. Ojazi, owner. As in Jesse, pumpkin. Budgie, pigeon. Udgy, corn. You know, if y'all look at this language, I look at it all the time, and I get amazed every time I go through it because everybody says pumpkin, and we say Jesse. They say frog, we say goody. See how different we are. And if you learn this language, it makes you unique. Wasco They'll say, oh, we got chiggers. We say, oh, Wasco Ajaboxes. It's all over me. Wasco is chigger. Waga, cow. And you know, my kids don't know cow. They say waga. You know, they'll say waga. And you know, they'll say that in the field and they'll say waga because it's a habit. They know what it is. Waga is a cow. Weasel is sassafras. Now look, sassafras, weasel. We know what it is. Ye as in yaha, as in wolf. Yefki, evening. Yanasa, buffalo. You know, buffalo and Yanasa is different. You know, they say buffalo, we say Yanasa. They say buffalo, we say Yanasa. That's like saying tomato.
Either,
Either,
Yeah.
you know, either. Okay, let me go through this little bit now. Okay. Britt. New one. When you put G and the R together, you get ja. G and R. G and E together, you get G. Okay. J. When you put G and I together, you get J. When you put G and O together, you get Jo. When you get Chu, G and U together, you get Chu. When you put G and Ah together, you get Ja. Okay, look here. Ja. See, pumpkin, because you're putting those sounds together. Ja. See. Okay, let's go here. Fa, fi, fe, fo, fu, fa. Ga, gi, ge, go, gu, ga. Ha, he, hey, ho, hu, ha. La, li, le, lo, lu, la. Ma, me, mo, mu, ma. Na, ne, no, nu, na. Ba, be, bo, bu, ba. Sa, se, so, su, da. Remember in our theme words, you had tato. Look here. Ta, so. That's putting two sounds together. The and is ta. The and o is so. Ta, so. That's fish. Ta, so. Ta, so. Sa, si, se, so, su, sa. Da, di, de, do, do, da. Wa, we, way, wo, woo, wa. Ya, ye, yo, you, ya. Off, remember the and fee, off. And you don't exactly say the fee because your teeth is on your bottom lip. And it's off. Off. If, oof, oof, off. If you notice your teeth is on your bottom lip. Ak, eek, ache, ook, ook, uk. Al, il, el, o, el, ul, al. Al is and li put together. Al. E and li, lil, okay. El, ul, al. Okay, you put and me together. You got Hear that? In, aim, on, in, aim, on, ob, eb. You don't hear that B, but listen to it now. Ob. It's like real quick. Ob, eb, abe, up, up, os, is, ace, os, us, us. Hear it? You don't exactly say that C, but you can feel it. Os, is, ace, os is more like a hissing sound. Os, us, us. This is when you put A and D together. I, eat, ate, ut, ut. And these are all in the Muskogee word. They're all in that you will hear these sounds as we go along speaking. You probably already heard some of them. Some of those phrases we did, they're in there. You will hear them. Look here. This is putting C-R-T together. C-R-T. Sock, sock. Hear it? C-R-T, sock. Seek, C-E-K, seek. Sake, C-A-K, sake. C-O-K, sook. Hear it? C-O-K, sook. Sook, C-U-K, sook. C-U-K. And these are all in every one of your speakings. If we go back, look here. Home, be, da. Abyss, abyss, A-B-E-C. A-B-E-C. He, tha. Here you go. He, tha. He and tha. Here we go. I got a chat here. But
Try to jump to first read a message.
yeah, right. All right, Jonathan, that's okay. But from coming in. All right, guys, I gotta go. I said it would be, but I went over. That's all right. When I get into this language, you know, I want y'all to learn. So, y'all make sure, study your sounds, break your words up, guys, into those 2 and 3 letter sounds. We're gonna go over 3-letter tomorrow. And I'll have it, we'll go, no. Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow's Wednesday, I'll go over it Thursday. So I won't be here tomorrow, but it'll be Thursday. So I'll see y'all then. I have all the respect in the world for y'all guys. Madod, sige, ayibes.
Mache, Mahaya.
Madod,
Adam, Jihi Jakathis.
Mahaya, one of the new ones was asking about the letter B.
Uh-huh. Yeah, right.
She's
Yeah, there's no letter B in the alphabet, but there's a letter B sound in P. P is a letter B sound. There's no B though, like there's no B like abyss. Hear this? Abyss right here. A-B-E-C. It's a P, but you know it's hard to get used to because you've been looking at this all your life as V-P-E-C. But in the language is A-B-E-C, abyss. Hear that B? Abyss. So it takes a whole new, and this is what, you remember, Amy, I said, forget English. Wipe it out. Yes,
Yes, ma'am. Much A, Mahaya. You know I love it. Y'all take care. Stay cool.
registered for this class. All you have to do is get online. That's it. That's it. And so, guys, learn these sounds. That's how come I stress it and I keep going over it. And Brent, we're gonna have you speaking.
Somebody wrote, is Oski plural?
That is my plan.
Good. Do what now?
Somebody asked, is Oski plural as well?
Oski is rain. And it's not plural, but it's saying rain, isn't it? Rain. Oski. It means a whole, it can be, but you have to describe it like hard rain or a lot of rain. You would just say, Oshko washkoshi means that's sprinkling. Oshki,
How would you say it is raining?
it is rain, oshkidosh. And I'll go over that because I got some more coming. Thank you, everyone. It says, I will forget English. Forget English. That's what I tell people, forget English, because you've been used to saying these A, B, C, D, E, F, G all your life. And then you got to switch to I, G, E, F, He, A, G. That's hard to do. That's hard to do because we've been conditioned to learn A, B, C, D. But our language is sounds. So that's what I always start off with, and that's what you need to learn. But guys, I gotta get going. I got a meeting to go to. I'm 5 minutes late. But you know what?
No, thank you.
This language, it's got to be learned. So even if I'm 5 minutes late for that meeting, that's fine. All right. But guys, I'll see y'all Wednesday in the Kabachihilagatis. But what, 22?